Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 54 of the Hideout, where we will be discussing Web3 gaming in the Metaverse with our awesome panel of guests that we have here today. Thanks for joining us for another edition. Feels like we're coming up on the end of the year and gonna have all the holidays coming up, and it's just been insane this year. It's been a crazy year. It feels like I'm saying episode 54. And it's crazy to think that we've been doing this for over a year now. And, that's just a testament to kind of us being fortunate to have such great partners who are willing to join every week and talk gaming in the metaverse with us and just, all the exciting stuff that's coming and going on in the space. So, really, really excited to do another episode. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nick Frontera. I am the founder and CEO of Apollo Entertainment, the company behind Satoshiverse and the Legions 2029 game. The game, Legions 2029, is a hybrid between a roguelike, hack and slash, and RPG. So it kind of takes different elements of games that we've known and loved and combines them into a brand new blockchain-enabled game. If you want to learn more about Legions 2029, I'd suggest you take a look at the tweet that we pinned to the top of the spaces. That's going to have a lot of information on the game itself and our upcoming mainnet launch, which is we're actually going to be announcing that very soon, potentially this week. So keep an eye out. Very excited for that. We've got a lot of things going on. If you haven't tried out the game, it's already live on testnet. It's a desktop-based game, so you just need a PC. It's free to play, free to download. You'll be able to do some of the testnet activities now and get a sense of what the game is. But then when we go live on mainnet, we've got some awesome partnerships lined up. We've partnered with over 40 different projects and communities to create custom avatars within our game, where you'll be able to play with these avatars, custom create them. And then if you get to level 5 within the game, which is relatively easy, you'll be able to mint them and have them airdrop to you for free. So super, super excited to see all the cool stuff that people create. Again, I don't want to go too deep into it. Check out the pinned tweet for all the information. But today we're going to have an awesome discussion with our really great guests that we've lined up. So what we'll start by doing is quick introductions for those of you who may not know the guests. If the guests could just talk a little bit about the project, what they're building. This is, a great opportunity to kind of tell people how they can connect. If you've got anything you want to pin to the top of the spaces, please feel free. I always find that that's a really good way of getting information to people. But yeah, let's jump right in. Why don't we start with Scott over at WAGMI? Nice to hear from you again.
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. My name is Scott Herman. I'm one of the co-founders over at WAGMI Games. We're a mobile gaming studio. Our first game, WAGMI Defense, is actually in beta now, but going into soft launch over the course of the next week. So we're super excited about that. I've been building in the space for the last 2 years, completely bootstrapped company. In fact, one of the only tokens in the top 30 that is not VC backed, which is great because our token is a 100% utility token and there's no vested, dumps coming in anytime soon, which you're seeing a lot, especially as the market starts to pick up. So really excited about being able to build in this space and do something that hasn't been done before. And that's why we're all here. We focus heavily not only on just amazing gameplay, but also on the IP and lore, which is why I really like, chatting with these guys over at Satoshiverse because they're really big on lore too. Having an attachment to your characters goes such a long way when you're trying to build out an ecosystem and you're trying to onboard new players, right? We want people playing WAGMI Defense and building their decks and strategies around their favorite characters versus just building a deck with the cards everyone think is the best. We want to see all kinds of different strategies that are built by our players. And what's great is we're seeing a lot of that already now, too. For those of you that are new and haven't heard of WAGMI before, you can actually go to kick.com and type in WAGMI in the search bar. We have our own custom gaming category there, and a lot of our creators are streaming content on a weekly basis. So gameplay is fun. We're in beta, and if anybody would like to join the beta after this space, just shoot me a DM on my personal account. It's down there, Scott_Herman. It's me with the hater shades and the black and white photo. You can't miss it.
I love it. Well, thanks so much for being on. Really excited to hear that you guys are soft launching soon. As someone who's played the game before, it's a really fun game. So really cool to see that you guys have been building and keep building, and that's the name of the game these days. So thanks again, and let's jump over to Jason at Mars Cat's Voyage. Nice to have you on.
Hey, thanks a lot for having us on. So I'm the project lead for Mars Cat's Voyage. We're a project that's been around for quite some time now. I think most people have heard of Mars Cat's Voyage to some degree. We're not we're not into making games ourselves. Like we had a game briefly in 2022, I believe, that we had it out for a few months, and it was basically the way we wanted to gamify some activities ahead of part of like the token drop that we had on an ERC20 token, and also gamified leading up to the release of the Alien Cat collection that we have. That was airdropped for free to holders. We had some cool dynamics with the token that was coming out at the same time with staking and stuff like that. We didn't kind of continue into that direction, but what we decided to do earlier this year is we scoped out a few, and this was something that was pushed by the community and something that we've been looking at for a while, is can we find, we know we've got one of the nicest looking IPs, like for PFPs that's out there. I mean, most of the people who look at the collection, they say, yeah, this is awesome. And we had to do some pretty drastic changes in 2023 to give us the pivot that we needed to take at the time. Like, the environment was very bleak, and we were, as an OG kind of project minted out in the summer of 2021, it's like you travel a long distance, right? Keeping your communities engaged, keeping kind of like, like we're making games, right? It's like you put it out, and it's typically you